My name's Jimmy.
What's up, you guys? Jimmy here, back at you with another review for Once Upon a Time Season 5. And this is the 7th episode, titled Nimue, which this episode is pretty much a backstory on Merlin, totally. Which first we actually find out that he was once an ordinary man, and that what gave him his power was the Holy Grail, which also gave him immortality, just like the legends say. But eventually, we see that he runs into the woman that he loves, and he does fall in love with her. And, we in a journey to try to take away his immortality, he makes the Holy Grail, melts it, and changes it, and creates Excalibur. Which we later find out at that point in the episode, spoiler alert, that Nimue, his love, becomes the very first Dark One by trying to use magic to kill a man for revenge, which brought the darkness inside of her heart and changing her. Which, for me, that wasn't so much of a shocker to me, because ever since that last flashback of Merlin's past, I kind of assumed that. So it kind of confirms my prediction on that, which, I mean, I don't really think that it was a hard prediction to make, but, and it also explains how Excalibur got broken in two. So, there's that. But, I guess we see that at one point he knew her future. I believe that's what it is. And it kind of explains how the Dark One got the power, the same way that Merlin got his. So it's almost like they are two sides of the same coin. Merlin, the light side, and the Dark One, the dark side. So it's almost like they have equal in strength. But in the 6 weeks ago, they go searching, go on a quest to find, on the way to bring together the two pieces of Excalibur and make it whole again. Which they go and find the spark, a spark from the flames of Prometheus, which you may know as the flames of Olympus, which in Greek mythology, it was the god Prometheus brought the fires to the mortals, and he was punished for that. Being eaten alive every day, and then healing afterwards. An endless torture. But eventually, Selena kind of turns and kind of teams up with Arthur, and pretty much makes Excalibur itself become just like the Dark One's dagger. Which, definitely makes me wonder what's going to happen next. And towards the very end of the episode, we got a little bit of present day. Pretty much Emma making the both halves whole, and she had remembered the stuff that Merlin said, all those years ago. But, she still took Excalibur, which I thought she was going to grab it, then just go, Quachang! And that is pretty much it on the episode. I have to say, I really, really enjoyed this episode just for the fact of getting pretty much backstory on Merlin himself. It kind of confirmed one small prediction, and it also explained some stuff. How Excalibur was formed, Merlin's past before becoming a wizard, and even the creation of the Dark One and the Dark One's dagger. So that's what I liked the most from this episode. And plus, I definitely did like the little Easter eggs, which, of course, was the Holy Grail, for one. Because my first thoughts were like, is that the Holy Grail? And, yeah, they said it was. And the flames of Prometheus, flames of Olympus, I don't know why they renamed it. But, that Easter egg gets me a little bit more interested, because I have heard news in the past. I believe it has not been officially confirmed nor denied about something about bringing in Hades. So the Easter egg would kind of make a little bit of sense. But there's that, and it just makes me wonder what is Emma's end game on making the Excalibur, because as Nimue explained, there's more than one way to use it. Maybe, this is my prediction, maybe you can use Excalibur as a way to gain power, because it takes magic away. And whenever someone dies from the Dark One's dagger, that person becomes the new Dark One. I think that would make a lot of sense, though. I mean, why else would a Dark One want it? For power. So that's pretty much a little bit of my prediction. That's pretty much my whole entire thoughts. Be on the lookout. Next week, we will have a 2-hour-long episode 8. Remember last year we had it. I don't know why people considered it 2 separate episodes. No, it's 1 2-hour-long episode. It's not 2. It's just extended long episodes. That's like if you said the premiere episode of The Walking Dead is the first 2 episodes, because it was like 2 hours long. So, yeah. I don't know why people think that. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below on your thoughts on this episode, and if you noticed anything that I didn't mention in this episode. And yeah, I actually saw when the 100th episode will be coming, and it will be coming after the mid-season break. So mid-season premiere is going to be very interesting, because we're seeing the return of some characters. So I'm pretty excited for that, which I think that's probably going to be when we see Mulan. But you can check out my review for tonight's episode of The Walking Dead later on, and you can check out my past once episode reviews, as well as my other reviews like for Power Rangers, Arrow, The Flash, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and as a reminder, I will not be doing reviews this week for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. or The Flash, just for the fact of how I'm scheduled at work. I'm sorry about that. But as always, my name is Jimmy, and until next time, bye.